So phase 4 for affiliates is kind of important to actually think about the whole year a little bit in context, because we've gone from our baseline phases in the summer all the way through kind of the winter, and now we're approaching the CrossFit Open. And while a lot of affiliate athletes might not care all that much about their competitive placement, for example, there's a tremendous amount of value in getting athletes to compete in the open. That is where we see the magic happen. Anybody who's been in the gym for an open workout and has seen somebody get their first muscle up who never expected it, who hit that big PR on a lift or something like that, those kind of moments are what get pulled out of the open. Phase 4 brings everything that we've done over the course of the year together to prepare athletes for the open and to perform as well as they can in an effort to basically show the athlete, hey, this whole year of work that you've put in, here, these are the results. And then year over year, you can look at the open leaderboard and see where your name falls to prove that, hey, with a little bit of effort and consistency, you can achieve some pretty awesome things. Traditionally, our phases consist of a test week and a retest week. And within those, we've kind of isolated very specific movements or things that we want to test, train for the entire phase, and then retest. Phase 4 is not like that. Phase 4 involves a much broader, more kind of variable rotation of the movements, the lifts, the workouts that we program. They're quite a bit more centered on movements that we're likely to see in the open and quarterfinals so that athletes feel prepared for that. And then there's also, we have every Friday, there's an open prep style workout where in some instances, it's an actual open repeat, but more often than not, where we try to use our own creativity to write workouts that could reasonably show up in the open based on what we've seen in the past and what we might expect to see coming up, things that could be reasonable for your everyday affiliate athlete to do, whether it's as prescribed or a scaled version of it. The reason we wrote phase 4 is to provide athletes with confidence going into the CrossFit Open, because there's no specific lifting, gymnastics, conditioning focus. We are focused on the variance that defines a well-written CrossFit program. In phase 4, the progression is the continuous rotation of the exercises that we use to get athletes fitter.
What are you most excited for in phase 4?
I think I'm most excited for Fridays. Every Friday is going to be a kick in the nuts, which I'm pretty excited about. And I think athletes, at least at our home gym, like Fridays are typically busier days. People want to get that really hard workout before they go into the weekend, and a lot of folks, take the weekend off. So having a workout that is challenging, that smells maybe like an open workout, that gives everybody the chance to play, even if you're scaling it a little bit. I think there's something unique about that kind of vibe of like, this workout is going to be hard, and it's going to be hard for everybody, and that's kind of what we're here for. Shared suffering. Phase 4 starts Monday, January 8th. You can go to teammisfit.com, get signed up there. Benefits to that is that you get to see the entire month of programming in advance. So hopefully coaches and owners are meeting and kind of going over the program, making modifications where needed for their communities, their logistical considerations, all that sort of stuff. Or you can get signed up on SugarWOD, where you get those workouts are already input into the platform for you. So if your gym's in SugarWOD, all you have to do is subscribe, and those workouts all populate for you. When you subscribe to Team Misfit programming, what you're subscribing to is not just workouts on a page. You are subscribing to an entire year's worth of thought that goes into the programming and 50 plus years of affiliate coaching and higher level coaching experience designed to get athletes fitter. I'm most excited to see another iteration of phase 4 get implemented and executed, because we obviously have the lab here where athletes are doing the exact same thing that you all are, where all of our coaches are coaching the same thing you are. And for me, as the primary writer of the program, I'm always looking to get a little bit more out of the program than I did last year. And this year was no different. We took a look at last year's programming. We threw away what didn't work. We tried to add a little bit of creativity here and there. And I think the result is another exceptional phase of constantly varied functional movement that will hopefully be executed at high intensity. Let's get fit.